Have you ever wondered if selling digital products or services online could be your next God-given calling? Maybe you're curious if cultivating an online business is fulfilling and will let you live out your ministry. Or maybe you're concerned more about the tangible aspects like creating an online business and wondering if it's profitable, scalable, flexible, or stable and secure. I know job security is being considered a lot right now. And if you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not going to want to miss this episode because I am breaking down the 5 reasons why selling digital products and services online could be your next God-given calling. By the way, before we get into today's episode, I do have a free gift for you. And yes, that is in addition to today's episode. And the free gift is actually a list of 100 digital product and service ideas grouped together by different industries to help get you started. So if you want to get your free list to help get your brain juices flowing, or even if you're just curious, go ahead and head to bit.ly/100 offers ideas. That's bit.ly 100 offers ideas. And I'm going to link that in the show notes for you as well. That said, in this episode, you will learn 5 reasons why selling digital products or services online could be your next God-given calling. And you're also going to learn the truth about profitability in the digital product community, why digital products are in such high demand and will continue to be in 2024, and how you can find financial security as an online business owner. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on in. Hey Queen, welcome to Called to CEO. I'm your host, Hannah Brindley, daughter of the King, certified life coach, and faith-fueled business mentor. I know you are so sick of feeling like you work so hard in your business with little to no reward while staying in the same cycle of self-sabotaging tendencies you know are keeping you stuck. And because of that, I know you are craving to end this never-ending cycle of self-destruction and cultivate a thriving, Holy Spirit-led business without letting it become your idol. If you are ready to be fueled by faith over flesh, fight your battles spiritually instead of physically, take bold and obedient action on your God-given call to CEO, and finally create that thriving, faith-fueled business, then you are in the right place. So go ahead and grab your favorite sparkling beverage, grab a notebook and pen, and let's dive in. I have had my fair share of entrepreneurial experiences. I had my first experience with freelance makeup artistry way back in the day, and then I started a YouTube channel and a blog. I then dove into network marketing, and then I found myself in the coaching industry, and that snowballed into podcasting and digital products. So I have definitely tried a lot of things. Oh, and I've even done some affiliate marketing here and there. So, I mean, y'all, I know the entrepreneurial industry. Let's just put it that way. But the truth is, if someone would have told me 10 years ago that I would end up being a digital creator and a mentor, I would have laughed in your face. I'm not kidding. I've always been really, really shy and introverted and kept to myself. So this journey is a completely different journey than I thought was for me. Let's just put it that way. And God really knew what he was doing when he led me down all of the paths that I went on to get me where I am today. Because 10 years ago, if we would have just leapt to this, it just wouldn't have happened. Let's just put it that way. It just wouldn't have happened. So if you're listening to this and you have thought about selling digital products or services online, but you're completely unsure if you can do it, please know that I was right there with you. And that is why I am just so passionate about sharing these things with you, because there really is something so special about this industry. And I'm just so excited to share with you all of the reasons for that. So let's go ahead and dive on in. So, reason number one is that you can most definitely have a ministry within your business, because anything can be a ministry. I'm a firm believer that as Christians, we are all in ministry, whether we think we are or not. We actually are. Every believer is in ministry. And with having an online business, there's something so special about the way that you connect with clients or customers or people in your community. It is very different from anything else I've ever experienced. You build these lasting and empowering relationships, and they are so incredibly fulfilling because you get to give your gift of transformation to the world while helping them keep Jesus at the center. And what's so amazing is that anyone can do it. Selling your services or digital products online is essentially transforming your life experiences into value and mentorship for others, because you are simply supporting people with your life skills and experiences. And so you're going to constantly be growing in leadership yourself. You will always be evolving, and you will always basically wind up doubling your wisdom, doubling your people skills, doubling your sales and communication skills, and doubling your leadership development skills, because you are mentoring and guiding others. And even if you aren't directly working with people, you will still see these skills develop within yourself. And your business can 100% be a catalyst for your spiritual growth. Spiritual growth isn't just for your clients or your customers or your future clients and audience. It's for you as well. You have to constantly be growing and evolving with Jesus and the Holy Spirit and with God to successfully lead others. And as you grow in your relationship with the Lord, you get to help others grow too. So no matter what industry you're in, whether it's health, finance, business, etc., you can still incorporate faith into it. I promise you, there is not a niche that you cannot add Jesus into. Unless it's demonic, of course, but even demons know Jesus by name. Because you are the CEO, you can bring Jesus into your business. There are so many jobs and careers where you aren't allowed to do that. And I, for one, don't think I could ever go back to a job or career where I could not talk about Jesus and share my love of Jesus with them in my career specifically. I just don't know if I could. And so this is a really beautiful way to do that and to live out your mission. So let's go ahead and move on to reason number 2, which is profitability. With this industry, you keep 100% of the revenue compared to affiliate marketing, which looks like 2%, 10%, 15%, and sometimes 20%. And then network marketing, which looks anywhere between 10, 40%, and maybe even sometimes 50%. But with the online digital product and services space, you get to keep 100% of the revenue. And yes, you have to consider taxes too, but you have to consider that in any business you have. But another reason why it's so profitable is that there is very little financial overhead. There's no inventory. You don't have to open office space or, buy a building. The only thing you might need to pay for is a software like Zoom, where you host calls, a contract or terms and conditions, which, by the way, you can get 20% off with code Hannah from Legalpreneur, or you can also check out the contract shop, and I'm going to be linking both of those in the show notes for you to check out. And then also maybe an email marketing platform like Flowdesk. And I'm also going to link that in the show notes for you, because I do have a link where you can actually get 50% off for your first year, which is awesome. And then also maybe a sales processor. I use and love Thrivecart, but you can use Stripe or PayPal for free right now, or you can even use Flowdesk checkouts. If you already have Flowdesk for email marketing, you can use it for your checkout feature as well. And then, of course, maybe even a business coach. Hi, that's me. But for real, if you have more business expenses than that as a brand new digital product creator or service provider, I do recommend cutting them out. I mean, there are some things like Canva Pro that you might need, especially if you're a designer or something like that. But besides those things, I think it's just really important that you are careful what you are investing in. Now, that said, if you are looking for support and you want to know what it would be like for me to coach you, then I highly recommend joining us inside of the Called to CEO Collective. The Collective is a community-driven membership and mentorship for Christian entrepreneurs who believe in the power of claiming their authority in the secret place and in the marketplace, and are ready to essentially sell out and stand out online. And so inside of the collective, we have a community forum, not on Facebook, by the way, a faith-fueled CEO framework, power sessions, which are like mastermind calls where I get to be your coach, and so much more. So go ahead and head to www.hannahburnley.com/membership to check it out. And then if you want a step-by-step process to help you create, launch, and sell your digital products and services online, while doing so in a way that glorifies the Lord, then you're going to want to get on the wait list for the Faith Fueled Business Blueprint. It is going to walk you through a 30-day process to help you finally get your business off the ground. So if you want to get on the wait list and receive a sweet discount when we launch so soon, go ahead and head to bit.ly/blueprint waitlist. That's bit.ly/blueprint waitlist. And I will link these links in the show notes for you. Now, one more thing that I do think is worth mentioning here before we move on is that if you are in a niche where you need a certification like a personal trainer or something like that, you will have to pay for that certification. But I will say that most coaches, service providers, or digital creators do not need to be certified. Unless, again, you are in a very specific niche where you may want to consider getting a certification. And one more reason why the profitability of this industry is phenomenal is that it is scalable. There is no income cap. There are so many ways to scale a digital creator business. And a lot of those ways, you are not trading time for money, which means there is no income cap. The profitability is essentially up to you and your business model, not your boss. Now, number 3 is that this industry is in high demand. Coaching on its own is a multi-billion-dollar industry. In 2019, the coaching industry was valued at $15 billion, and it was set to increase to $20 billion in 2022. Now, when I was researching this, I could not find the updated numbers, but that is pretty wild. And I would guess that it went up after the pandemic hit in 2020 because people were looking to create income. Now, fun little fact here, July 2020 was the very first month I created 5 figures in my business in 1 month, and that was right after the pandemic hit. People are actively looking for solutions to their problems, and coaching and digital products and services helps people solve those problems. How many times have you searched for solutions to your problems on Instagram or YouTube or Google or Pinterest or TikTok even? I, for one, have searched for solutions to my problems because as a society, we are constantly looking for solutions to our problems. So of course, this is going to be in high demand. And even though this industry is in high demand, there's also so much flexibility in the industry. And this leads me to number 4, which is flexibility. As an online entrepreneur, you can create your schedule. You get to decide when you offer calls, or if you offer calls. You get to decide how long they are. You get to decide all of these things because you're the CEO of your company. You get to decide when you are available and how much you are available. And in addition to that, you can work anywhere, in your home, in your car, a hotel, or even on vacation. I personally don't want to work on vacation, but some people do. And you can do that because you get to create your own schedule. And then moving on to reason number 5 is that selling digital products and services provides stability and security. Now, hear me out on this one. If 2020 taught us anything, it's that no job is truly secure or stable. So that being said, I truly believe if you learn the sales skills needed to have a profitable online business, you're going to be able to be more financially stable and secure than someone who doesn't. And the reason I say this is because our whole economy is a business. We are constantly buying and selling everything. We have to buy and sell to live. If you learn the skills needed to sell products or services online, those skills can be utilized to sell whatever you need at any time you need them. That right there is true financial stability and security. Learning how to sell something that you created from nothing is stability and security, because no matter what happens to the economy, you will then be able to create something that is needed in the world so you can help your family bring in revenue. You won't have to rely on another company or a boss. You get to be a leader and you get to be a trailblazer. And that is where I can come in and I can help you inside of my brand new resource coming to you so soon, like seriously, so soon, the Faith-Fueled Business Blueprint. If you're ready to finally start monetizing your God-given message with digital products or services online and finally cultivate that thriving, Holy Spirit-led business the Lord keeps pressing on your heart, then the Faith-Fueled Business Blueprint might be made just for you. It will be your very own step-by-step guide to help you create, launch, and sell your digital products and services online while doing so in a way that glorifies the Lord. And yes, it will be perfect for you even if you don't know what to sell. And yes, it will be at a low ticket price point, even though some people might actually think I'm crazy for this. It is the exact framework I use to start my own business and scale it to 6 figures, as well as the exact process that have led my own students to busting through their own doubts and going full-time in their own online businesses. So if you want to be the first to know when it's live and even access a sweet deal, it's a discount, okay? All you have to do is join the waitlist by heading to bit.ly/blueprint waitlist. That's bit.ly/blueprint waitlist. And I'm also going to leave that in the show notes for you. And I also don't want you to forget about the free gift I have for you. If you want a list of 100 digital product and service ideas grouped together by different industries to help get your brain juices flowing, or even if you're just curious on different offers you could put together to create some income online, go ahead and head to bit.ly/100 offers ideas. That's bit.ly/100 offers ideas. And I'm also going to link that in the show notes for you as well. I truly hope to see you over in my inbox. Bye, friend. Hey, CEO, don't head out just yet. If this podcast has blessed you in some way, it would mean the absolute world to me if you left a rating and written review of the show. It truly lights a fire in me knowing how God has impacted you through this platform. And since I absolutely adore connecting with you, please, please, please screenshot this episode or your review and post it on your stories and tag me over on Instagram @Hannah Brindley. I cannot wait to see you over there. So much love to you.